Hello, everybody. I am so excited. Sorry, I am like kind of a little different right now because I just got a new vlogging camera. I am really excited about it. This thing is so nice. I think that it's really gonna step up my vlogging game. I can link the exact one that I got down below. I didn't get a crazy expensive one. It wasn't, super cheap, but it was, I think, the right price range for me because, I mean, I'm an amateur vlogger. I'm not anybody crazy, so I'm just really excited to take this with us. And that is actually why I picked up the camera, because we are officially 1 month out from our next Disney trip. So today we're gonna be doing some prepping. We're gonna be getting ready for that, doing some different things that I know I need to get done a month out from our trip. I am so excited because we are gonna be staying at just the most exciting place. I cannot wait to show you guys, take you guys along. And we're gonna be able to go see the Christmas lights because we're gonna be going down and everything's gonna be up and ready. We are not doing the Christmas party for this trip. I talked about this in another video. I can link that down below as well. I don't think that we're Christmas party people yet, just because of the age that my son is at. Silas he's 2.5. And when we took him last year, he was, obviously 1.5, but he's a year older, but we just didn't find that the money that we paid for it was well worth it. That's just our opinion. That's what we thought. So if you are kind of similar in maybe your children's ages, if you're questioning if you want to go to the Christmas party, go ahead and check out that video. I just kind of go over what our, kind of our qualms were with everything whenever we went down, but we still had fun. We still had an amazing trip whenever we did go. But yeah, I am so excited for this trip. Like I said, just enjoying the fact of being down there and enjoying all the decorations. You don't necessarily have to do the Christmas party, which, like I said, we're not going to be doing. So excited. So let's go ahead. Let me figure out what I need to get done today. So one thing I like to do 1 month out before we go on our vacation is I like to figure out what I need to book for transportation wise. So we always fly down to Orlando. We fly out of our airport and it's a 2-hour flight for us. So pretty easy travel day, but we need to figure out how we are getting to and from the airport, since it's about, 20-25 minutes away from there. Disney is, if you are familiar. So we need to figure out if we're gonna do a private transportation, if we're gonna do a bus transportation. So I'm gonna kind of weigh some options and see what the best, I'm not necessarily looking for like budget friendly, but I don't want to spend an arm and a leg, doing the transportation, because we're actually only going down for 3 nights. So I don't want to, spend this crazy amount just on the transportation. So let me see what I can find. Okay, we're all completed. Got it figured out. Let me tell you guys what I found. Okay, so before I do anything, I do need to update you guys. In my last video, I did some of my top tips, some of my top tricks for flying with toddlers. If you wanna go ahead and check out that video too, we'll link that down below. But I said something in there that I am not following this trip. Thinking, okay, if we have a 5 a.m. flight, that means I'm gonna have to wake my household up at 3 a.m. just to get down to the airport. And like I said, the money part kind of sounds great and being there early sounds great, but then I'm just thinking about the whole day and I'm like, do I really want to ruin the entire day? So needless to say, we are doing an early flight for this trip. We originally booked a 10:30 flight. And like I said, this is going to be a really short trip, but I was just thinking, I'm like, man, 10:30 would put us to get down there around 1 o'clock. And then by the time we would, get our transportation, get to our resort, that's gonna be, closer to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever. And then thinking about, groceries, whatever we're gonna do. And we would lose an entire day. And I'm like, for this short trip, I really don't want to spend my whole day wasted, you know, doing the traveling and everything. So I was looking at other flight times. I just wanted something a little bit earlier, and the only other flight time that there was to leave from our place and get down to Orlando is 5 a.m. I said I would never do that because I have to wake my family up at 3 a.m. But you know what? I talked about it with John. I was like, listen, I really do think that, you know, it would be good because then we would have a whole extra day. And he totally agreed. He was like, you know what? You're right. Like, we're already spending the money on flights. We're spending the money, you know, on our resort and stuff. Let's get a whole day to get down there. So that also kind of swayed my decision on what transportation we are going to do. So let me tell you more about the transportation too. So I was pricing everything out. I was, you know, we've done everything from private transportation to rental cars to, you know, the Mears Connect buses. We did Sunshine Flyer whenever that was still a thing. And I've never had an issue with any of them. The one issue that we did have with Mears Connect was just how long it took us to get from the airport to our resort, and then also how early they pick you up at your resort to go to get your flight going home. And I know it's just because they're just being courteous, they're giving you enough time to get through the airport, but we don't really have an issue going through the airport because we do TSA pre-check. We're just pretty good about getting through everything and having enough time to get there, but not too much time, if that makes sense. So anyways, I was looking at the prices, looking up a bunch of different things, and the amount that I was gonna pay to do the private transportation was a little outrageous just for the 3 nights. I couldn't justify paying that. It wasn't too crazy, it was reasonable, but I was thinking, okay, like, do I really wanna spend that much on the private transportation? So there were a few companies I was looking at and they were all coming out around the same. And then I was looking at Mears Connect as well. That is the cheapest route to go. That would be, you know, $60 round trip. For me, my husband, my son would be free. And I was just thinking, I'm like, we really don't want to do that. I think that was one of my husband's stipulations, was saying not to do Mears Connect again. I don't think he'll ever do it. So that was out. And then my final option was also looking at rental cars. We have in the past rented cars quite often. And like I said, since we're gonna be down there for such a short amount of time, it was actually cheaper to rent an SUV for the 3 nights that we're gonna be down there. So we went that route. We went with Hertz. We're gonna rent through them. And one of the things, if you always, you know, go to MCO and you're renting cars there, you know, sometimes those car rental lines can be a lot. I don't know what kind of questions these people have. I don't know why it takes so long to get a car, because we're usually at the counter for 5 minutes and then we get our car. I don't know. So anyways, we usually do budget or we do dollar because those are the cheaper options. But I actually found a deal through Hertz, and Hertz has an express kind of thing where you can check in online and then you go straight to the car. Totally game for that. So we're gonna try that out. I am really excited. We are still going to do the Disney transportation once we get to our resort because we are staying on Disney property. But I love the idea of having the freedom to drive ourselves to places if we want to. So when we get down there, like I said, we leave at 5 a.m. so we're gonna get down there at 7:30. So I love the fact that we are going to be able to stop and get groceries if we want to. We don't have to pay for a grocery delivery. We can stop and get other items if we need to. If we need to go off of the property and do anything, we have the freedom to do that. And then if for some reason we don't feel like taking Disney transportation, we can take our cars, because another thing about this trip is we are so excited. We are doing annual passes. So if you are an annual pass holder, you get free parking at the parks. So, well, and if you're staying on property, we would get free parking anyways, but we're just really excited for that aspect. So we have a lot more freedom when we do take a rental car, whenever we, you know, drive that. So I still love the Disney transportation, still gonna utilize it, but it's this is a good route for us to go. I'm really excited. My husband's excited because he loves to be in control. So he likes to be able to drive if he needs to and, you know, have a car. So we are just excited. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to use one of my little planning sheets that I made in Excel. This is just gonna kind of give us an idea of what we're gonna be doing each day and what is our itinerary, just to kind of have a paper copy instead of it being on my phone, because I do have it in my notes. So I'm gonna kind of ask John and Silas what they would like to do on each different day that we're down there. So one thing I also like to do is I like to put the average, high or low, what it's supposed to be whenever we go down there. That way I can kind of get an idea of what I need to pack, if I need to pack some jackets or just lighter sweatshirts. So, and I'll of course keep an eye whenever we are getting closer to the date of whenever we're gonna be leaving. Silas, what do you wanna ride at Epcot?
Do you wanna ride The Little Mermaid?
That's not at Epcot.
Nemo.
Yeah, that's it. You wanna ride Nemo at Epcot?
Nemo.
You wanna ride Nemo?
Guardians.
You wanna do Guardians? I would like to do that too.
We can do Matter Swap.
Yeah. Okay, and then the next day. Next day I have us going to Hollywood Studios in the morning. And then the evening at either, it's probably gonna be Magic Kingdom. So, Hollywood Studios AM. Okay, and we'll see. So, I know you wanna do Tron.
Yeah.
What would you like to do in Magic Kingdom? Do you wanna ride the Barnstormer? That's your first roller coaster? You gonna ride it?
How about Movie Speedway?
Perk, would you want to go to in the evening? I say let's try to go to Animal Kingdom.
You wanna ride Everest?
You can't ride that, you're not big enough. Our flight's at 3:40. So what would you like to do that day that we leave? We could either pop into a park, or we could go to Disney Springs.
Go home.
Go home, yeah, that's the day that we go home. We could pop into Epcot, that would be easy because we could just go right in there. I say that day we should try to get breakfast at the France Pavilion.
Yeah.
That would be fun, huh? Okay, so we go, Ted, shush, Ted. Okay, planning sheet is done. We kind of got our wants and then figured out what days we are doing what. So it's good to kind of have that plan in place and then just be able to reference it, go back and be like, okay, wait, what park are we doing what day? So even my husband can look at it too, because he doesn't even know. Hi, buddy. Yeah. And so that's it for tonight. I think I'm going to close this down and then I will see you guys another day. You say hello.
Hello.
Another day closer to Disney. Woo. We are officially, I think, what is it? Is it 30 days?
30 days.
Today is 30 days officially. We are going to run some errands and we're gonna go stop at Ollie's to see if we can get some stocking stuffers and then some stuff for the trip, hopefully, for Silas to do, to play around with. I don't know, is Ollie's a nation?
No, I think it's
Oh, is it just like local?
area. Yeah.
Interesting.
Region.
Well, if you're local to this area, then go to Ollie's because they have some super cheap stuff, especially for, like I said, stocking stuffers and just little things that you can play with whenever we travel. But we're gonna go there and see what we can find. Hello, it is another day. What do they say? Another day, another dollar. I don't know, not in this case, but I just wanted to share with you guys a little haul that everything, little toy items that I got for my son for this Disney trip. Kind of really excited about them because I really thought about these things, thought about the different things that he could play with on the plane, you know, in line whenever we're waiting for different attractions. So like I said, I'm really, really excited about it. So let me show you what I have got. And this is from a bunch of different stores. This is from Amazon, the dollar store. This is from Ollie's. I don't know if anybody knows. I would think I mentioned that in the vlog, but my husband and I went there, found a couple of different things while we were Christmas shopping. But let me dive in and show you guys what I found. So I really didn't go all out for any of the clothing and different things, but I did want to kind of dive into there and show you what I did find. I found this shirt at Gap, ordered it in 3T. My son's like 2.5, but he is just tall, very, very tall. But I thought that this was the cutest little Mickey shirt ever. And I wanted items that I know we're gonna be going around Christmas time, but I wanted things that he could wear also whenever we go down for our other trips, which will be, you know, in the winter time and then also in the springtime. So I'm super excited about this. I just love this. I think it was on sale for like $10 too online. So got this at Gap. Can't wait for him to wear this. Going off of clothing too, this is another thing that I ordered. It is from Kohl's. Super, super cute, nice sweatshirt. I love this little blue color. Also ordered this in 3T. I will try to link the clothing down below. Try to find it as best as I can because I know they were sale items. I think that this was like also $10, but so, so cute. Love the Mickey little, you know, going on there. So cute. And then from Kohl's, again, got him another Mickey little sweatshirt. This one's so cute. It's nice and it's black and it has Mickey on the back too. So this will be great. So that way he can, if we need to layer up for the winter time, he will have a bunch of different sweatshirts. And then I got him another t-shirt from Kohl's. This one, let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. That one is Mickey also. I think it's so cute. And like I said, I'm into the neutral colors. So love this because he can layer this with all the different, you know, sweatshirts that I just showed you, or even just any of his other neutral sweatshirts that we have at home. So love this one too. Also from Kohl's, like I said, I think it was super cheap, like $5. So now onto the fun stuff, the toys. I probably will not be able to link the stuff that I'm going to show you right now. This is from Ollie's. Like I said, if you have one in the area, they are super great to find these little types of toys and cheap items. Like I said, we love to go there and get stocking stuffers for my son just because it's low cost, low budget. So easy. But here are a couple of things that we got for him there. We got a nice little sticker book. You can see it was like $2.29 there. And he is really, really into stickers right now. And he also really likes Baby Shark. So I thought that that was a win-win. But we are definitely going to take this with us so that way he can play with it on the airplane. This is going to be a great airplane activity. No mess, you know, don't have to worry about getting the crayons or anything. This will be perfect that he can use the little stickers. And the stickers are actually pretty big also, so they're not going to be super small and hard for him to get off the papers, but this is nice. And there's also like other little activities that he can do in there. He could color with this, so we will have crayons in case he does want to color, who knows. But I thought that this was so cute and this would be perfect. I think my husband actually found this, so good job, John. And then this was actually a Christmas item, but I got it for our trips that we're gonna be going on. This is this neat kinetic sand that's almost like Play-Doh, but it's less messy. So I'm really excited. It came in like a big giant set. How many are in here? 10. 10 are in here and it was only $5. So really excited about this. If you haven't heard about this, I would highly recommend it instead of Play-Doh just because it doesn't get as gross as Play-Doh and it's just a lot nicer to play with. So this will be something easy for us to take along. These are super small, so I can throw a couple of these in our bag and we'll be good to go. And this will be a good plane item. This will be good for even restaurants whenever we're sitting down and eating. And even if we're in the hotel room, if he wants something to do, we can pull out one of these and he can go ahead and play with this. Also found this little cool toy. It was like $2 or something like that, but it's like movable. I don't know, it looks pretty cool. Looks like you can like shape and do different things with it. So thought it would be a nice little like kind of like fidgety item. I think that's what it says. Yeah, budgie fidgety thing. So something cool that he can do. We can even put this in the bag, play with it on the airplane, play with it whenever we're out to eat. While we're in line, this is something that'll stay together. It'll be nice. So something easy, like I said, to just throw in the bag if we need something to entertain our son. And then finally, the last thing that I got at Ollie's was this so cute. It's this little coloring activity book and it comes with these crayons. So it's perfect. It's Mickey Mouse. Figured we could take it on the plane with us, and then it's super, super small. So then that way he can color. And then even restaurants, this is something good to bring with us too. So I love the fact that it did come with the crayons. So that way we don't have to worry about bringing those if we don't have them. But he'll absolutely love this because it's Mickey. All right, now on to the Dollar Tree items that I got. So I went to Dollar Tree. That's just what's around us, and it's really nice because everything in there is like $1.25, I think, thanks to inflation. It used to all be $1, but now it's $1.25. So I found a good amount of things there for him as well. This is another little sticker activity thing. This was super good. He's really into Spider-Man right now, so I think he'll be really excited about this. Super nice, and then that way I think he can just go on the different sheets. There's a couple of different ones on the back here, and he can place the stickers. So figured that'll be a fun activity for him to do on the airplane. And then I also got him a couple of different new little Hot Wheels. Absolutely, he loves Hot Wheels. He loves cars. He is such a little boy. He loves anything cars, so he'll be excited with these. These are just honestly great for anywhere. He will play with these, you know, when we're in line, on the airplane, at a restaurant, in the hotel room, really anywhere he will play with these. So I think he'll be excited to see these, and then he can add them to his collection once we get home. And then we also found these at the Dollar Tree. They're so fun. We love being able to add in all the Disney stuff in there, and he will be so excited when he sees these. They have a little Donald and a little Pluto to come with him, and I figured these will be good. He could take these around the parks. He can carry them around with him. He can take them on the rides, whatever he wants to do. These are nice, and like I said, they were only $1. So, you know, if he loses them, it's not a big deal, but they are super fun. He likes, you know, little figurines and stuff. He gets excited when he knows, you know, what these are and everything. So figured these would be a nice thing to give him when we go to Disney. And lastly, my son has been really into SpongeBob, and I can't complain because my husband and I loved SpongeBob growing up. We used to watch it all the time, so we don't mind watching all the episodes with him. But we got him this little thing. It's exciting because you don't know what you're gonna get. There's like a bunch of different little things here. So he could get a little Krabby Patty, he could get Krabby Fries, bunch of different little things. From what I'm feeling, feels like I almost feel like he's gonna get the Squidward thing. I don't know, but I'm kind of, oh no, wait, I think it's the Plankton dog. You'll have to watch my vlogs to see which one it is once we open it up, but I think it's the Plankton. But I just figured this would be so much fun for him to open up and see which one he gets. He's not really at that age yet where he really knows and understands this, but once he gets a little bit older, these are gonna be fun because then you collect them and you just wanna keep buying these things so that way you can get all the things on the back here. So, I don't know. I just thought it would be cute to give him this because like I said, he's been really into SpongeBob. Okay, sorry, I have to keep situating myself. I don't know, my back's hurting the way I'm sitting. I must have sat wrong, but whatever, we're just gonna keep going with it. So now I'm going to move on to my Amazon haul. And like I said, the Amazon stuff is easier. I'm gonna link that down below. So a lot of this other stuff I will try to link or look for some like things that are similar on Amazon. But like I said, the Dollar Tree and Ollie's stuff, I'm not gonna be able to link the exact stuff. So Amazon is a lot easier. So first up, I'm really, really excited about these. These are little magnetic cars, and these are actually part of the Picasso tiles. So if you know, look, it's showing them on the back there. If your kid is into these, if you have, you know, a toddler, a child who loves to build with these things, my son is obsessed with these things. He absolutely loves them. We actually got him another set of these for Christmas. To my Christmas video that I have, I can link that down below, my gift guide. But I found these, and these are really cool because they are magnetic, and so he can play with them with these little tiles. But I wanted these because I thought that they would be a really good idea for especially when we're waiting in lines at Disney. And you know how most of the time you have the metal rail where it separates, you know, between like the partition between like the lines and where you have to go. I just thought that these would be a wonderful idea for him to play with, so he can like take them along the little metal rail and they'll stick to it. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I was really excited about these. And then whenever we come home, he can play with them too. So comes with 3 of them, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. It says that there's no battery included. I didn't realize that there was a battery. I don't know if we'll use the battery in this when we go to Disney, but we'll try them out. I'll let you know how they work. And then I also got him this really cool, I don't know if you can see it. It's this little kind of fidget ball thing where it's like a popper, but it's a ball. It's like a sensory toy, you know how those things are. But I thought that this was really neat because it's not like the typical like popper where it just comes like in a flat thing. He has one of those and he really likes it. But I just thought that this was cool because it's a ball. So got him one of these, and then that way he can, like I said, play with this in line, play with this while we're on the airplane, wherever. He can just pull this thing out and play with it. And then going off of the magnets, another really cool thing is these little, they're kind of like little people, but they're magnets. So again, something good to play with in line is something that's magnetic that'll stick to those railings, so that way they have something to do. So I'm excited about these. He can kind of like build things on them and then just play with them, like I said. And then even standing alone, like, you know, in the airplane, he can play with them, or, you know, wherever. It'll be something that he can just kind of do whatever. But I thought this was really cool. It comes with, let's see, there's 5 pieces. So there's 5 of these little guys. So we'll probably take a couple of them with us, and then that way he can play with these. And yeah, we'll see how they work. And then also we got him these little giraffe things. I know that these are pretty popular. They're like those sensory tubes, so you can stretch them, bend them, they make like the noise and stuff. And then they also have the suction cups on them, so you can, I know like on the planes he has like a robot one where it sticks to the wall, it can stick to different things. So thought this would be pretty fun for him. We'll just probably take one of these with us, and then that way we can keep the other ones. I like to buy some of this stuff in bulk, so that way for our next trip, because we're gonna have another one coming up after this one, we can go ahead and just take a new one if we need to, and or like switch them out, you know, because you know how sometimes those toys, they're not made the best. So sometimes they get bent, sometimes they get broken. So we can go ahead and switch one out if we need to. And then finally, the last thing that I got on Amazon was this little vehicles sticker book. It's like this really cool thing where it pops out and it folds into like this tri-fold thing, and you can put all these different stickers on there. These are all the ones that it comes with. Like I said, he's so into cars and everything. So I thought that this would be a perfect activity for whenever we go out to eat, whatever we want to do. This could be something that we could bring and he could play with this. So really into stickers. If you haven't noticed, it's just the theme right now for my toddler, but he loves the vehicles, loves like excavators, different things. So he'll be really excited about this. That is it for my little haul and everything that I got getting ready for this trip. There might be a few more things that I need to purchase, but for now, I think that we're pretty good. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start getting some of the major stuff ready and packed in my suitcase. This is things like his slumber pod, like, you know, we have the slumber tot now. That is what we're going to use for him. I will link that down below. That thing is amazing. It was such a nice gradual change from using a pack and play, because he's way too big for a pack and play right now, but he's not ready to sleep in a bed, and because he sleeps alone. So he's not ready to sleep in a big boy bed yet. So this is something nice because the slumber tot is something that goes right underneath the slumber pod. So you can still use the slumber pod and it still kind of contains him. He still can get out. That is the one thing we have found out on our last trip, is that he can still escape from the, you know, slumber tot now. He wouldn't be able to escape in the pack and play, but he's a little escape artist now. So, but we love that thing. So that will be going with us. But yeah, I'm gonna get some of that major stuff packed up and ready to go. That way I have our suitcases starting to go. Clothing wise, I will not be packing that yet, just because I like to wait until at least a week out, just because I like to do laundry. I like to do different things, making sure we have everything. So let's go ahead, let's start putting stuff into this suitcase that we'll be putting, like I said, all that fun stuff in. Okay, so I pulled out our luggages. I was just talking to my husband. I think we're just gonna take 2 checked bags and then this carry-on, and then we also get, you know, we can take our backpacks or whatever we need to do. So diaper bag's gonna be one of them. And then, you know, each of us could take a personal item if we wanted to. So we'll see kind of how everything's going when we packed it. But I did wanna point out my level 8 luggage. This was gifted to me from level 8. Thank you very much. I absolutely love this. Me and my husband rave about these suitcases. So we have taken these on multiple trips, and we have our little Amazon luggage that we used before this, but this level 8 luggage is unlike any luggage we have ever used. It is just such high quality. When you even roll it through the airport, it's just so nice. It is just so durable and it just glides across the tiles. It is wonderful, and just packing everything with ease is so, so nice. So I recommend level 8 luggage to anyone. If you don't want to spend a hefty price tag, but you want luxury luggage for that hefty price tag without paying it, this is your luggage. It is absolutely gorgeous. I have the Voyager set, so I have the carry-on and then also the check bag that goes with it. They both match. They are so, so cute. I mean, these colors are just absolutely adorable. So like I said, I recommend this to everybody, and they actually gave me a 10% off coupon. I will put it on the screen here for you below, so you can go ahead and use that discount code when you shop their luggage, and I will leave my link down below as well if you are interested in buying any of the level 8 luggages. And you will not be sorry if you do. If you purchase this luggage, it is gonna change your life, I swear, especially if you were used to using, you know, like the Amazon luggage like we are, but it's just wonderful. So like I said, highly recommend this, and if you use that link down below, like I said, you will get 10% off with my discount code that is included in that. So go ahead, check their luggage out, and yeah, I think I want another set. I really do. So since we're about, I think we're like 3 weeks out, I am going to start throwing in the things that, like I said, we don't use every day. So a lot of the travel items that I'm not going to need, you know, throughout these next couple of weeks at home, I'm gonna start throwing in here. So things like the slumber pod and everything, let's start throwing those in there. Let's see, you know, kind of see what room we're working with, because we are only going down for 3 nights. So it's not gonna be this super long trip. So we don't need to pack a ton of stuff. But I mean, with a toddler, you know, takes up a lot of room in the suitcase. So let's go ahead, let's see what kind of room we're working with whenever I get this stuff in here. And this is something I highly recommend, especially if you're like us and you travel pretty frequently with little kids. This is a little bag, smart bag. And what this does is this holds all of your electronics. It has the perfect spots for, you know, your cords, your different charging cables. It just makes things so much more organized. So I will link this down below, but I highly recommend this, especially like I said, if you have monitors, if you have sound machines. This holds everything. This is our, you know, like I said, a little electronics bag. So everything's not just thrown in there. Cords are just thrown everywhere and you don't know where they go to. So this is perfect. I absolutely love this thing. Will not travel without it. So that side of the suitcase is done for my son's, I guess I'm gonna call it my son and my husband's suitcase, because I know that their clothes are gonna go on the other side. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is what the suitcase is looking like right now. So we have a full other side, and that's gonna be the side that I am putting their clothes in. But for now, we are just gonna use this for, like I said, it honestly does take up a lot of room, but it is small in the grand scheme of things. But this is the slumber tot, so it comes in a nice little bag here. This is a little sheet set that I get. I always like to bring our sheets, so that way it smells like home for my son. And then we also have some wipes in here. I put a pack of diapers in, our bag smart, and then the slumber pod, which goes over the slumber tot. So it's, like I said, it can be a lot, but you know, you have to play Jenga just to kind of get it all in there. And we are flying Southwest, so anything under 50 pounds is okay. And we do have the ability, if we do need to take another suitcase, I don't really want to, but we could, and you know, we can kind of fit things around. So that is what we're working with right now. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it here. We are in a good place. We got a lot packed up. We got a lot of my son's things packed up. And like I said, the clothes and other things, those are gonna have to wait till a little bit closer to whenever we leave, like a week out. So I will lay out those, you know, in a couple weeks. But great place to start. I think we're in a good spot. I am going to call it a night for tonight. I'm gonna get my son down. It is definitely bath time, definitely bedtime. So we will pick it up on another day. Hi. Oh, I'm excited. We're officially 2 weeks away from Disney. I am, oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. I can't believe that like tomorrow is gonna start like, you know, the week and, you know, 6 day countdown. I don't know, I'm weird. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, I am just thinking about some of the things that need done. There's a lot. If you can see, we have our Christmas decorations all put up. Wanted to, let's see if you can, yeah. Don't mind the mess from my toddler. But yeah, we got everything decorated. That was one of the big to-dos since we will be going, and I wanted everything decorated before we go. That way, when we come home, it'll be right around Thanksgiving, and then we can just enjoy it. So, glad we were able to do all of that. One of the things that I was thinking about that I need to do is I need to figure out our grocery order. So with us renting a car, it makes it a little bit easier because we can go ahead and do a grocery pickup if we want to. But my only thing is, I don't know if we're gonna be getting any refrigerated items. I don't know. I think we might do a Publix pickup. I have an account there, so I think what we'll do is I will do an online order before we go, and then I'll do a pickup. So let's go ahead, let me see what I can find on their site, see if they have everything, and then that would make it so much easier. So that way I don't have to go in anywhere, don't have to do anything. And then we could also save money because we don't have to pay the delivery fee if we would do Walmart, if we would do any of like the Amazon groceries. For this one, we can just pick it up on our way whenever we're going to our resort. So let's go ahead, let's see what they have online. I'll put a little pop-up here and see what I'm looking at. I'll do a little screen record. So I got all my groceries ready for the Publix app. The one thing that I didn't realize is you can't do a grocery order more than, I think it's like 5 days out, 6 days out, something like that. So unfortunately I couldn't finish it, but I have everything in my cart that I need. So I can do that hopefully sometime next week. Get that all ready, get that all sorted out, and then figure out what time we're gonna do a pickup because we are going to be getting down there at 7 a.m. again, you know, super early. So, and the way I did it too is a lot of the items that I had on my grocery order, they're not, they don't need refrigerated. I have some protein bars that I put in there, but they'll be fine if they sit in the car. So I think we're gonna be okay if we, you know, hurry up, pick those up on our way to the resort. And then that way we don't even have to worry about going out and getting our, you know, our groceries again. We can just hang out. We'll be in our little Disney bubble. So, yeah, I'm kind of a little thinking about what else I need to do, kind of going through my mental checklist here. But for now, I think that was really what I wanted to do. I did check the weather. It is supposed to be in the high mid 70s during the day. And then I think the low is like mid 50s. So it'll be pretty warm. We're just gonna take some light jackets and then probably gonna pack a lot of shorts for my son. My husband will probably wear shorts. I'll wear a lot of my athletic dresses that I have. So that'll give me a good idea. I'm gonna wait a little bit more just to get a little bit closer to see exactly what the weather is gonna call for. That way I can see, you know, if I need to bring some more layers, which I'm going to do anyways. I'm at least gonna bring a jacket with me. But for now, I think we're gonna plan on wearing more of like our summer attire, you know, but yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. I think getting to the point of outfit planning is when, you know, okay, it's go time. Like we are almost there. We're almost ready to go. So I can't wait to do the outfit planning. But for now, I think that I'm feeling good getting everything done. I'm gonna go ahead, sign off here for a little bit, enjoy the rest of our day. We are gonna have a nice family dinner with my family, and then, you know, some family friends are coming over, so excited to go see them. But I will see you guys another day. Hey, come here, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Open them up. Whoa. Who is that? Is that Lightning McQueen? Here, put it on your back. It's a backpack. Oh my gosh, so cool! Look how cool! You ready to take him on our vacation?
Good Disney.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Disney World. All right, what are we doing? Okay.
Look.
Hi. Say we're at the grocery store. We're at our local store. We're actually gonna get our gift cards that we're gonna use to buy our annual passes for Disney. We are doing it this way because our grocery store, it does fuel perks if we do the gift cards. So we figured we would use our Southwest card, our credit card that we actually have too. So we'll get points that way. And then we'll also get the gas perks from here. So it's kind of like a double whammy, right?
Yep.
Free tank of gas. And we get our annual passes. Yay! So, in our quest to buy our annual passes, we ran into an issue. Oh my goodness, I did not think it was gonna be this hard. Gonna get everything together, so let's go ahead, let's go back over. Just getting a little bit overwhelmed. I always get like this towards, you know, when it's getting to crunch time. All right, let's go get in the car, okay?